Hey guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you for being here. My name is Andrew, coming to you from beautiful Costa Rica. And today's topic is going to be one that was requested just yesterday. And the topic is going to be future faking. Yes, future faking. So right now, before we jump into it, remember, like, subscribe, share, all the good stuff help keep the channel going. Please subscribe to the YouTube channel and help me get the word out. I appreciate it. Thank you very much, guys. So here we go, future faking. Future faking is one of the main characteristics or deceitful manipulative moves that the narcissist performs. Remember guys, the narcissist is a form of a magician. They're always promising you something and they never deliver. Future faking is a quintessential part of their arsenal. And this can begin early on in the relationship if you're paying attention. After the love bomb stage, you probably will get some future faking. Now, it doesn't happen to everybody, but here are some things to look for. Future faking can be as simple as not replying to a text or a phone call. Or in other words, like, you in the romantic relationship, maybe you're like, hey, I'll give you a call back in a couple hours. I'm busy right now. That's what the narcissist would say to you. And you're waiting, and you never get the call. And the whole day goes by, and you're like, what is this? Well, that is future faking. It's a small version of it, but it certainly is future faking. Same thing with texting. If you're hey, you're texting them, and they're like, yeah, I'll get right back to you. And they don't get back to you. Again, this is a form of control and manipulation. But remember, these are small examples. Other things could be going to the grocery store. Oh yeah, I'll pick up this, this, and this. And then they come home and you're like, hey, where's that, and that? And they're like, oh, I forgot, don't know, just whatever. They just totally discount it. These are very small things with future faking, but it's true. These are examples. Now, going on to bigger things of future faking, probably some more important things. Actually, those are important too, sorry. Those are the precursors, the very beginning outliers. If you pick up on those early, that your partner is not doing what they say they're gonna do, that is a big red flag, by the way. But going forward, let's jump into some bigger things. Let's say it's this way. You're with your partner and you think they may be a narcissist, or you know they are. Or maybe you're watching this video just looking back at what happened in your relationship. Future faking could take place in forms such as this. You're talking with the narcissist or your partner, and you're like, hey, I think that we should go to Hawaii for vacation. And they're like, yes, I've always wanted to go to Hawaii. It's going to be the greatest. Let's do it. I'm so into it. Let's go to Maui. I can't wait. And then you begin to make plans, and then something happens. They're like, oh no, let's don't make the plans now. Let's just let's do that in a couple months. It's the time of year is not right there, and it's too hot or whatever. And they just kind of put you off again. Okay. So remember, future faking, what it is, and I'm going to jump right back into it. It's the promise of something that will never happen. So you're here, and you're talking with the significant other, the narcissist, and the promise is way out here, right? And you never get from here to there. It just doesn't happen. They're stringing you along. They're making you believe in your hopes and dreams, but I'll get into that in a minute. So the Hawaii could be an example. Or hey, let's move into a new location, and you always have the idea of, okay, we're going to move into this house, and it never happens. Or a classic one, hey, why don't we get married? I think we're a great match. We're a good fit. You know what? I want to get married too. I think it's great, and let's set a date 3 years from now. Something that's way off in the future, or maybe it's in a year or two. I don't know what it is, but perhaps that was a big one for some of you guys. And that date never arrived. And actually, side note, if it did happen, I hope to God you're okay. Because I did get married to a narcissist. I had no idea, and it's not fun. But wedding could be a big one. Or, hey, let's have a child. I want to have a big family. Yeah, let's do it. Okay, let's do it. And then when it's time, I don't think it's quite that right. I'm starting a new job. I've got some other things going on. I don't really think, and it never happens. So again, future faking, what the definition really is they're idle promises of things that you want to hear and that you believe will happen in your future and your expectations and hopes and dreams, things that you want to accomplish in your life that won't happen. They're just not going to happen, guys. And when you're with the narcissist who is future faking, think about this for a moment. They're playing onto your strengths/weaknesses, however you look at it. The more you divulge and share your dreams, hopes, aspirations, everything that you want to do, they absorb that like a sponge. They'll remember what you said 3 years ago on a Tuesday night at 5 o'clock when you're sitting outside watching the sunset. But they're not going to remember to go to the grocery store today to pick up 3 bananas, a couple limes, and a pineapple. That's how they are. But they're playing on to all of the goodness in you again. They're manipulating you. They're stringing you along. They're promising things that they know they will never, ever do with you. And what that does is a huge thing. It wastes your valuable time. You as a human being and an empath and a kind, considerate person, definitely because you're watching my channel, you want wholeness, you want sincerity, you want empathy, you want love and kindness and all the goodness that people like us have. The narcissist, of course, doesn't want that. And what they do is, again, the magic show. They're going to appear to be the person you want them to be the whole time, not delivering the things they promise you. And this goes with basically all the narcissistic cycle. But with future faking specifically, it's playing on your hopes and dreams and aspirations and goals and accomplishments that you want to achieve in the future. And it's literally just saying, yes, someday, yes, someday, yes, someday. And that day never happens, guys. It just won't happen. It won't. It can be building a house. It can be marriage, baby, all the things we talked about. It can be something as small as you've always wanted to take, you always wanted to visit that wine country an hour away from your house. The car ride would be so simple, yet you never did it. Why? Because you really wanted to do it, and the narcissist really didn't want to do it, and they kept telling you, yeah, we're going to do it. It just didn't happen. Think of those examples. I'm sure you guys could go through dozens in your minds. They don't all have to be big things like trips to Hawaii, and they don't all have to be small things like picking up groceries at the store. They could be anything in between. But what the future faking does is it actually inhibits you from making progress. It inhibits you from growing and from doing the things you want to do in this life, on this planet. And it's a cruel form of manipulation, just like every other form that the narcissist performs. It's devastating because time is wasted, hopes are dashed, dreams never get fulfilled. And at the end of the narcissistic cycle, if you're looking back and saying, wow, you know what, the narcissist did do that, and they said these things and we never accomplished them. You know exactly what I mean. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Like, I'm not going to get into my situation, but future faking, it robs you from time. It robs you from hope, and it robs you from dreams, from your dreams. It's really one of the cruelest things you can do to somebody. It really is. Because think about this. You put your trust in your significant other. You put your hopes and beliefs and confidence and love and empathy into them, knowing in your heart that they were the right person, knowing that they were going to reciprocate, and knowing that they were going to give back just the way you give to the relationship. And slowly after the love bomb, you realize, no, they're not doing that. And actually, they're not doing what I thought they'd be doing. And we know how that goes. But future faking is cruel because had you known in the beginning of the relationship that future faking even existed, and I'm willing to guess that most of you did not even know it existed, you most certainly would not have kept on this relationship or kept in the relationship as long as you did, and certainly wouldn't have been making plans that you knew would never happen. So imagine that. Imagine like you spent, you spent all this time and energy and effort and plans into one thing, whatever it is. Could be moving, vacation, holiday, whatever, and it never happens. And you're like, really? What happened there? Well, if that's just you and you're responsible for you, that's one thing. Maybe something happened. But when you're a partner, when you have a partner in a team and you're working for the same goal and you know you've done everything possible to accomplish these things and the other person just keeps putting it off, huge red flag. And they're telling you right now that they're just playing a game and they're toying with you, and that's not healthy, it's not safe, and you need to get out of that relationship right now. If you're already out of your narcissistic relationship and you've already experienced future faking, God bless you. And what you can do is utilize the skills and the tools that you've acquired and watching this video, and you can put it into use right now and see if people are doing that. So future faking is really, it's not good. I'm going to tell you another one. Let's say that you're dating somebody and you live in the same town, and they want, and you guys are in love, or everything's going great, whatever you think the relationship is, you're really into them, and they say, hey, I want to move back to my town, which is 5 hours away, and I think you should come with me. Let's move in together. And let's say that they do that. You guys do that, okay? So, well, wow, how romantic is this? Where I'm moving back to that person's town. I'm going to meet all the family, friends. Oh my God, it's going to be great. Well, at that point, maybe they start to withhold finances from you and isolate you, and you have no support system. And all the things they promised you, sorry, I left a little part out. When you move, they're gonna give you everything you want. You can quit your job. They're gonna support you. They're gonna buy a house. They're gonna get that puppy dog you wanted. You're gonna have kids. You're gonna have the white picket fence, all those things. So you believe them, and then you move. Sorry, I should have said that in the beginning. You get there, and it's not even close to that. They've completely changed. They've isolated you. You quit your job now, and you have no income coming in, or little income, and you're reliant on the narcissist, which is your significant other. That's future faking again, because they promised you the world. They promised you they would support you. They would financially be sound for you. Baby, house, all these things, and they can be smaller, but this example happens all the time, especially with quitting your job, guys. Never quit your job. No matter what your significant other says, or the narcissist, whomever, they don't have your best interest at heart. What they're doing is they're asking you to quit your job so they can manipulate you and control you and tell you what a poor decision you made, and how you bring no value to the planet, and how could you even survive without them. That's a whole different video, but that happens. Trust me when I say it. Keep your independence from the narcissist. Do not quit your job no matter what you do. I've heard way too many people say they've done that, and that the situation does not end up good. But going back on track, if you move to their town, next thing you know, you quit your job, you're without your support system, and you're isolated. That's right where the narcissist wants you. You see, their future faking got you right in their spider web of deceit, lies, destruction, and loss of hope. And this probably has happened to some of you. And then you realize, wow, what did I do? I just gave up all of this for this? What was I thinking? Oh, I know what I was thinking. I was thinking that my significant other, or the narcissist, was going to do what they told me they would do. Wrong. They never do what they tell you they're going to do. Never. Think about that one. I really wish you would replay that part, because that's a true story. They never come through on their promises. They don't do it. Future faking. That's one of the best examples I can give you. So guys, I'm going to wrap up the video right now. I hope this has helped out people, and God bless you. I love you all. Remember, like, subscribe, comment. I love the comments, and subscribe to the YouTube channel. God bless you all from beautiful Costa Rica. It's a little bit overcast today. That's why I'm inside again. I love you all. It's Andrew. Drop me comments. I'll talk to you soon. You're not alone, and do not fall for future faking. Remember, if you're on your path and you're doing what is instinctively and authentically correct for yourself, you won't be susceptible to future faking. You won't, because your instincts will guide you. You'll be like, no, I'm not quitting my job. No, I'm not moving. If you love me, we can have the relationship right here. Or if you love me, you let me make my decisions. That's what I do. Don't let people tell you what to do. Trust your heart. Trust your heart, your soul, your instincts. Be authentic. Be yourself. I had to throw that in because it's really important. I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. God bless you. And from beautiful Costa Rica, this is Andrew. Bye.